Welcome to Cascadia-coast-news. I was reading news articles and I found a couple of text messages that a nominee for Attorney General J. Jones said about the Republican House Speaker of Virginia. I do not understand how these people, and I'm going to say it like that, these crazy psychopathic people are even being considered for positions such as Attorney General or even being in the House of Representatives at all. Because this train of thought is not good. The political violence and the hatred is not good. And this is all both sides spew, is hateful rhetoric about each other. And this is what is going to lead to a civil war in America. It's going to have to, because when both sides cannot talk it out, then that's when fists start flying and bullets start flying, dude. And it's coming very soon if people don't put their political ideologies aside and put their country first. I've been saying this forever. Charlie Kirk was saying it before he was assassinated. It's just the way it is. It's human nature. Anyways, this is from Politico, and it's some things that this man, he's the nominee for Attorney General in the state of Virginia. So he's running for Attorney General in November. I think he should be automatically disqualified for running for any office in the state of Virginia. Especially an office such as the Attorney General, which is the highest law officer in the state. Anyways, let's see what it says. A string of text messages from J. Jones, Virginia's Democratic nominee for Attorney General, where he mused about violence directed towards a political rival, is triggering widespread backlash and threatening to shake up the state's November election. But while Jones has signaled he plans to remain in the race, Republicans up and down the ballots are pressing the Democratic nominee for governor, Abigail Spanberger, to publicly call for him to step aside, which he probably won't do. He's arrogant. You can tell by his behavior that he's just arrogant, and he's not going to do that. Even if he was asked to, he probably won't. In August 2022, Jones wrote about shooting then House Virginia Speaker Todd Gilbert in text messages he sent to Republican State Delegate Kerry Coyner. The texts, which were first reported by National Review and subsequently viewed by the Washington Post, have not independently been confirmed by Politico. He wrote them. I've been investigating this crap all morning. This dude wrote them, and these Democratic news outlets are trying to get people to write this off, and he was joking, and try to excuse it by the good things they've done. This behavior cannot be excused, because this is what is leading to assassinations, is this kind of hatred. This actually is illegal. But, these people are able to get away with these types of things, whereas average Joes like you or me would be going to jail. But since they're rich and they're in a high position of power, or in any place in the government, they're allowed to do such things. But us little pawns and peons are not. We're in some bad times, man. If people don't wake the fuck up, dude, we're going to have a boot on our neck for the rest of our lives. Okay, so the Washington Post, not Politico, but Jones has not questioned their veracity and has publicly apologized for them. So he has said them. He said it, and he's trying to make excuses, and he's trying to say, oh, it was a mistake, and I didn't mean to say it, and people say things when they're mad. Yeah, they do. But you're supposed to think through the things you say. Okay, so here are I found these on Instagram, the actual text messages he said, and they're these. I think it goes from this side to this side. So, this is obviously Coiner. They say nice things about everyone, laugh out loud. And then here's Jones. If those guys die before me, I will go to their funerals and piss on their graves. Send them out awash in something. J. Jones, and that's what she's saying. 3 people, she's saying, stop, please. 3 people, 2 bullets. Gilbert, Hitler, and Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Spoiler, put Gilbert in the crew with the 2 worst people you know, and he receives both bullets every time. So he's saying that this dude is worse than Hitler and Pol Pot. I highly motherfucking doubt it, dude. And then she goes, Jay, please stop. Laugh out loud. Oh, okay. It really bothers me when you talk about hurting people or wishing death on them. So the way that she is phrasing this, or just phrasing this, means that he's said things like this before. So this ain't the first time this motherfucker has said stuff like this before. But he wants to excuse it and said that he's sorry. I call bullshit. You weren't simply asking questions, and you know it. I genuinely was, because he's trying to get away with it, trying to act like he's joking when these are things that he really means. I wasn't attacking you. I was trying to understand your logic. You weren't trying to understand. You were talking about hoping Jennifer Gilbert's children would die. And then Jones goes on to say this. Yes, I've told you this before. Only when people feel pain personally do they move on policy. This is disgusting behavior, man. Nobody should be acting like this. Even if you're not running for office, you shouldn't be acting like this. Wishing death upon somebody's children because they don't hold your views. Sounds like you just need your ass kicked, sir. Like, literally. Literally. If you're wishing death upon little children, you need your teeth kicked the hell out of your head. Because there's something severely wrong with you, and maybe getting your teeth knocked out of your head would actually make you have a different train of thought. Because you got your light turned on by a kick in the face, dude. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off about this. This disgusting behavior, wishing death upon children. Oh, that makes you a big man, huh? And then she goes on to say this. There isn't. I point blank asked you more than 3 times to stop saying the things he was saying. And you dug in that you meant it. I honestly am questioning a lot today. Probably questioning who the hell this fucking person actually is, Mr. J. Jones. Because I got some other things to bring to my viewers and people. How about your reckless driving charge? Huh? Says a lot about your character already. And this says a lot about your character. You need to step down. You should not be running for any office at all. And you should step down and go pick up your Bible and repent and try to be a decent human being. That's what I think you should do. But that's my own opinion. And I'm entitled to my own opinion just as you are. I mean, do I think Todd and Jennifer are evil and that they're breeding little fascists? Yes. And he said yes. So that brings us to this next little tidbit in this Cascadia-coast-news episode entitled, What a Crazy Fuck. So, okay, Virginia Attorney General candidate, and this is from Fox News, but released by Yahoo News. Jay Jones, convicted of reckless driving, calls it a mistake. You were doing 116 miles an hour on a highway, drunk, dude, and you call that a mistake? Me accidentally burning my toast was a mistake. This ain't a mistake. Getting in a car after you fucking drank that much alcohol and doing 116 miles an hour is a deliberate act. And you can't write that off. But of course, he got a slap on the wrist, as you would imagine somebody in his position would get. Okay, so Democratic candidate for Attorney General Jay Jones is facing mounting scrutiny after records revealed he was convicted of reckless driving in 2022. So, this is the same time that he was releasing texts saying that he saying things about shooting Republican then House Speaker Todd Gilbert. So it's the same time. I'm guaranteeing it could probably be in the same fucking week. So he's apologizing for this, but his behavior is saying that he most certainly was serious about this. Because his characters are already questioned by this type of behavior and the things he was saying. If you're running for office, you should at least have the mind of an adult and not that of a 5-year-old child. And even then, I don't think a 5-year-old child would even wish this upon anybody. Okay, so the incident in which he was barreling 116 miles an hour down the Interstate 64 in New Kent County happened roughly 1 year after Jones's first campaign for Attorney General. I don't know, man. This is very questionable, and it's not just this John Jones that's like this. I'd say this is a good portion of the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. There's a bunch of questionable people in places they should not be, and I will be revealing every one of them. You rhinos, your ass is going to be revealed. Democrats, I don't give a crap, dude. Independents, you're all are getting exposed, dude. Because I have a section of my news channel that I'm calling Exposed, and it's when I expose you people for the filth you actually are. Under Virginia law, reckless driving is a Class 1 misdemeanor that carries a maximum penalty of 12 months in jail and a $2,500 fine and a license suspension. Jones was ultimately convicted of the charge, paid a fine, and fulfilled additional court requirements. There is no indication he served jail time. Yeah, of course he didn't. Following reports of the conviction, Jones told Fox News Digital that the incident was a serious mistake. Oh, I'm so sorry that I got caught. Several years ago, I made the mistake of speeding, for which I am regretful, Jones said in his statement. Dude, I keep on hearing you were drunk. I accepted responsibility for my actions, paid the fine, and fulfilled my responsibility to the court, which was accepted by the New Kent County Commonwealth's Attorney Office and the judge, Jones added. The office you worked for. I do believe you worked for this office. Or no, that was for Washington, D.C. Sorry, my bad. But you already got friends in high places, and you're surely using that to your advantage, like all you and your brothers do. Isn't that what all y'all do? Big pats on the back. Look at me, you little fucking peons. That's what you guys say. You might not say it, but your behavior says it. In a statement issued to Fox News Digital, incumbent Attorney General Jason Myers blasted Jones and said he was alarmed by reports of Jay Jones recklessly endangering lives. Now this dude is who should be the Attorney General. not somebody who recklessly drives and jokes about killing freaking Republicans and their children in text messages. Man, it takes one deranged motherfucker to want to kill kids. Instead of taking accountability for his actions, it appears that my opponent submitted a letter to the court stating that he performed 500 hours of community service for his own political action committee, which is not a charitable organization under the Virginia Code, to dodge potential jail time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you did jail time, you'd have been getting your ass kicked. The speeding revelation arrives just weeks before Virginia's head to polls in a competitive statewide election, creating what some analysts are calling an October surprise in the 2025 Attorney General's race. And I'm sorry about my language. I usually don't cuss like this, but this is just ridiculous, man. I don't like cussing. I consider myself a Christian, but this is righteous indignation, and I'm sorry about my language. Most of the time, I will not be talking like that. But if I'm as heated as I am right now, I am sorry. But these people should not be in the positions that they are in if they're acting like this man is. But I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave it with whatever, you can make up your own opinion on what you think about all of this. But I know what I think, and I don't think he should be running for Attorney General. And I think y'all just need to re-elect Jason Myers for your Attorney General, Virginia. But I hope you all stay well and just keep your head up and always be aware of your surroundings. If you're out if you're going to a gas station or anything like that, going out to get food, going out with your family, having fun at a park, be aware of your surroundings. Situational awareness, man. What I do before I even go into a gas station is I look around the whole damn place for suspicious people. I don't just walk in the door, dude. Because last thing I would want to do, you can call me paranoid, but it's probably a good thing. Last thing I want to do is walk in on a robbery or anything like that, or have somebody try to rob me when I'm sitting there pumping gas. It's just things y'all need to be aware of. This is Cascadia-Coast-News signing out. Y'all have a good night.